Cool, cool, cool. Normally we'd have another intro. Well, let's get playing because I want to play. Hi, how you guys doing? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Place the heart in the animacy device. Okay. What did we do here yesterday? Oh, that's right. We just got everything done here. Let's explore this area, though. We actually got the heart peacefully, which was nice after we did the fight. But yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. Is YouTube working? I think so. It is not on my thing here, but that's okay. Hey, Toy Radio, what's up, buddy? Ray said yes. Oh, my thing isn't showing it as online. But yeah, chat's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Let's go back to here. Okay. Hi, chicken. Oh, hey, Ransom to Fly. Best to you, man. I appreciate that. That is a hell of a first time chat. Thank you, man. Best to you and your family, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. All right. Here we go.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
Does Giada not have many friends?
Very few, save for old Quilici, and he's like a father. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
What? I find an authority and figure out what happened.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Music. Oh. Clock.
Chrysalis.
Transformation.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me?
I'm fine. Let's continue.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough. Let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
The Watcher Impaired has told me there's a thorn in my soul.
Not to besmirch a colleague, but Watchers aren't the most reliable sources. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
I need to trace it back to the source.
That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
That essence has to go somewhere.
Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking,
Okay.
huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Is this game really worse than Oblivion? No, not at all. It's a completely, not only is it a different kind of game, where Oblivion is like a sandbox experience, and this is a much more narrative heavy, like narrative driven experience. But no, I mean, they're similar, but different. Very different. So it's kind of like how, if you've ever played Neo, and you've ever played Dark Souls, those games, from a layman, look very, very similar. But if you've played both of those games, you know they don't really feel anything like it. They're very different. That's the same between a game like Skyrim and Oblivion and this. It's the same difference between like a game like KCD2 and Outer Worlds. Like, these are much more narrative heavy, very narrative driven, very like super lore heavy. The game isn't designed to be a sandbox experience. It's designed, they even said specifically they want it to be like a more beginning to end kind of thing and deliver the story over that thing. You know, that's why NPCs don't have full day-night cycles, and you can't, you know, like they took all sorts of things out that you would normally find in a sandbox game because they're focused more on the narrative experience. Would I have liked to see all that stuff?
The lords
Sure,
are here.
but that wasn't what their goal was. So, you know. I would love to see a full day-night cycle at the NPCs in Elden Ring, but they don't have that. If you stand in front of an NPC in Elden Ring, he'll stand there for 5 days straight and not do anything. Is that because Elden Ring is a sucky game? No, it's because that doesn't belong in Elden Ring. So it's kind of like they decided not to do that in this game. So it's, it's like that.
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off.
I consulted with Monto Pastor. Let's go down the
And you
list.
got his machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died.
Oh, there are, excuse me.
It was brilliant.
There are day-night cycles in this game, but there's not day-night cycles for the NPCs. There is the day gets brighter, the day gets darker, which is weird. Honestly, I don't know why they have that, because it just makes the NPC stuff stick out even worse. But yeah, they don't have day-night cycles for NPCs. They don't really have any cycles for NPCs. NPCs are basically just static placeholder, like, props. Yeah, in most cases.
And he took the loss hard. I'm going to miss him.
I met with Elia Russell.
I hope you had an enlightening visit at the corpse farm. Elia is one of my favorite neighbors, second only to Quilici. When her best farmhand got stuck up a tree, I got him down in one piece. Well, several pieces. I've always looked up to her.
I had a very impolite exchange with Yvette and Remy.
I hate to admit it, but I saw that one coming. Those two don't get out much. When Ignacy took away their research funding, I pulled some strings to get it back. He told me I was a fool, but they'll prove him wrong someday. I have faith.
Hey, Emma.
Sounds like you've met with everyone. We're ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You were right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought.
That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Oh, man. Dude. Julia has even more awesome stuff. Oh, geez. Okay. Wait. Run that by me again?
I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Sounds like you've covered every detail and contingency imaginable.
Animancy takes a lot of preparation. We might only have one chance to run through an experiment. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The fantasmal focus.
A what now?
Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I'm sure everything's fine. It's just a spooky death basement.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Don't worry, I'll go get it. Well, no, you know what? I'll just go get it.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Yeah, hey, Tiger, the one thing I try to stress on people, it's that, you know, if you send me a whole bunch of messages, if you get a reply from me, like, that's more than a lot of people get, especially these days, I'm really busy. Never expect a reply from me, because that will That is not something I would ever want someone to think. You know, I don't want to let anyone down. So I just like to put expectations on. Never expect me to reply. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'll also, like, in that case, I think you added me, like, 4 messages that kind of, like, you know, I'm trying to kind of keep the show going and everything. That, yeah, you get it. Let's see. Animacy to mimic a natural process so we get results Y. Artur Castel, almost related to me, off by a letter. I'm gonna take all your food. All right, let's go do this.
If that's where her parents died, I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Tiger, I think the best course of action, man, is just to, like, again, this is like a TV show. You know, it's like a bar, right? Just leave all your problems at the door, enjoy the show, and be super chill and considerate to everyone around you. That's all we ask of people here. Like, you do that, and I think no one will ever have any issues with anything that happens. Yeah. Ooh, party note. Ooh. Yeah, make sure to flirt with the bartender extensively. Absolutely. Another rule. Mm-hmm.
Is your soul cracked like an old teacup? Buy a crystal
It is.
today.
It really is. Just like an old teacup. Where are we going? Is it actually out? Oh, it is actually outside. Wait. Is it? It looks like it's right over here. Yeah, it's definitely off the map. But it's not an emerald stair. Let's warp here. Maybe we have to warp there. Uh-oh, hold on. I hear a kid. Oh, 1 second. Hey, we're good. I left out a Gatorade. That was bad. All right. Wait, what? Tiger, I just put a target on your back? No, what? No, I didn't. What are you talking about, dude? I would never put a target on anyone's back. I saw all the stuff you were adding me about. I was responding to that, dude. Okay. Huh. So it looks like we do have to go in here. Yeah, I certainly don't mean to be doing anything like that to anyone. Yeah. Just ban him at this point? Absolutely not. No, come on, man. That's not how we roll here. It's cool. Delton, how are you, buddy? Have you tried dual-wielding pistols? I have. Yeah, I have. I don't think I expect enough in it to be, like, strong enough to be really cool. Oh, it's that little passageway that goes underground that we found earlier. That's why it's off the map. Okay, that makes more sense. What about the VIP system? Isn't that for putting targets on people's back? Yes, that's what the VIP system is for. Okay. Cohh only bans people for dropping F-bombs like fudge and frunk. Yes. Absolutely.
Something's
true.
not right here. Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
What I think about Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, I loved it. I loved every second I played of it. To Giada, I leave my mother's amulet, the one piece of the Valiant Republics I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. May she find comfort in a chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her also the house, the laboratory, and our inventions. Yes, all of them, with no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. Okay. Hermadron says, Nepo baby? Was that to me? I think you're in the wrong stream. Oh, the note. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes. Arthur insisted I write something down in case the worst should come to pass, but what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I owe nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. Cohh, we know your dad works at Nintendo. It's true. Actually, you know where my dad worked? Apple. My dad formatted the Apple II manual. So I guess I am a Nepo baby. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Who'd have thought? Yeah. Another funny story. When my dad left Apple and moved across the country around the time I was born, at the time, Apple was not a huge company. They were still pretty small. So they couldn't pay, or they didn't. I mean, I don't know if they could, but they didn't pay him like his full big severance thing. What they did was they gave him a buttload of stock. And then my dad took that mostly buttload of stock and then put it in an account for me that he just like let sit for a while. And that's what paid for me to go to college and actually like my gaming school and everything. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Between that and my jobs, I was able to make that happen. Yep. So yeah, it's pretty funny. That's how that worked. So yes, I was definitely, there you go. Don't tell me you sold early. No. Well, I ended up giving all the stock back to him. So he has all of it back. So it's all there now. but he still has some of that stock from like way back in the day, which is pretty great. Yo, Tiger, do me a favor. Jump off for a little bit. Log out of Twitch and take some time off the platform, if you could, for me, buddy. Like, just take some time. Take some time. Yeah, please. Okay, and that's the last we're going to talk about it. Arthur insists I write something down in case the worst should come to pass, but what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I owe nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is splashed as someone tapped their quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Giada, I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what is important. Let her have all of my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. I just hit R to take my torch out. Why are some of the places in this game so freaking dark? Like I want nothing more than to like have some kind of light source in this game. It's kind of the same. I feel the same way about having a torch as I do not having a walk key, where it's like, why would you make these beautiful worlds and then not let us experience them? It's really weird. Yep. Oh, the gift bears program. We know all about gift bears. In fact, we dealt with one here. And we did in other games as well, which was a lot of fun. Cordella is right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? My friends, you spend too much time in the privacy of your lab. I know that words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after the incident at the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For the moment, I am seeing to Giada's education, but I urge you to give her the attention she deserves. She's a promising young woman in a difficult and influential time in her life, and she needs the counsel of her family now more than ever. I almost didn't want to take that away because it was adding some light to the room. Ascalon. Well said.
You know what chat needs. A dance break.
Yep. Just co-dumpies and fumpies everywhere. That's right. With some Cohh slams, maybe some sways. I don't know exactly. Yeah, ab, 100%. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I've learned nothing and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me almost as much as Cordella's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device is tapped into something. I believe it was the essence of the living land. What if I'm wrong? What if it's... Oh. Oh, interesting. After Cordella's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but I worry about you and little Giada. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just a talk. Yeah, they tapped into our thing. Like our dude. Okay. That is interesting. Mm-mm. Arthur's been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly our daughter's cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giada will be as wild and audacious as the forces at play around her.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
There's this movie called The Gorge, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn. Fantasmal focus.
Guards. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Is Avowed a sponsored stream? Nope. No, I don't think I did any sponsored stuff for this game. Let's see. Well, so it sounds like they tapped into whatever essence source was being used by the thing that is... What's the best way to say it?
Oh,
Attached to us?
Do you know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents. Or
Yeah.
whatever's left of them.
Yeah.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Bellicose with a $10 tip to the mod team.
Happy B-Day, Suzunahara. I hope that Cohh let you out from the dungeon today for a walk, at least for a couple of minutes.
No.
Cohh GV Cohh ML.
No. But hey, thank you for the tip. And happy birthday to Suzu. Hi.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
I saw them. The plant corpses were pretty hard to miss.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
Regardless, they deserve a proper burial.
Quilici thought so too. Even Ignacy offered to lend a hand. But I forbade it. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands. And it destroyed her. My father. Our family.
I've heard that story too many times. This land takes more than it gives.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened.
Is that hat for sale? I like it. Beanies are so comfortable. Meta, we actually sold out of these beanies this morning. I am sorry. It is completely sold out. Yeah. Until today, so you know what happened?
I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good.
Yeah.
Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change.
That sounds good.
With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
Good thinking.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
What is animancy equipment doing in some old ruin?
We used it to study the Adra pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment.
Let's be off then. I have a little experience with godless ruins.
Naku Tedek is special. I used to play there as a child and take rubbings of the memorial plaques. Historians think it may have once been a burial ground, a place where souls can return to the earth. So, we kept the tradition alive. Many of our founders are buried there, though not all of them, as you discovered.
I feel like we're close to getting some answers.
That's your intuition talking. Listen to it. I wouldn't be anywhere without mine. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Where was this performance anxiety when we were shouting Vidaro's face?
That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
Marius, go back for now.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Oh, that works.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Oh. Giada uses animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes the untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with a phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living land to heal and defend her allies. Oh, she's a healer. Giada calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25%. A barrier too? And move and attack speed? Girl, she's just a buff bot. She's just a freaking buff bot. Oh, dude. I love her. Let's do medic shielding. Alright, sorry, Marius. I think you just took a back seat. Okay. So we gotta go and talk to her. Jib jabba her ear off. We're gonna have a chin wag, I think they call it. Ooh. Take all that food. After I gather some ingredients for you, all from legitimate sources, of course. Please bake something delicious with them, something to inspire us, something to remind us of old times, like your father's famous blueberry tart. Oh, I just took all her food. That's totally my bad. That's on me. That's on me. Let's go get all caught up with our companions before we keep going. Hey, Quizone! Thank you for the T1, dude. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay.
Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while.
It's fine, bro.
I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much.
You're good, dude.
First time for everything, huh?
What do you know about animancy?
Not a whole lot, and I've been happy keeping it that way. Playing around with essence, poking at souls, trying to move them out of and into places they shouldn't be, it makes me queasy. Though, if we're going to understand the Dream Scourge and your godlike lineage, I suppose we'll have to get comfortable with it. Still, I'm happy to leave those pursuits to other people.
Exactly. Other people. People who are a safe distance away. No offense.
You have your point of view, and I have mine.
One second. I didn't realize that Rawatayans had a problem with animancy.
Not the same way adherents do. We've got no laws against it. I've just always felt more comfortable with things I can see and grasp for myself.
Me too.
Don't get me wrong. Most animancers are nice enough people.
Sounds like Garrus.
But
It is.
even nice people get strange ideas from time to time.
Okay.
If you get up in the night, don't wander too far.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
Okay.
You too.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still,
Thanks, Roxy.
being an animancer feels different without Fior Mesiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer aside from a messy camp and an old bedroll. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
With any luck, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, I never expected to live forever. My mother and father taught me
Good
how
answer.
to defend
Okay.
myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Okay.
Until next time. I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Mesiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less.
She was wrong about your Mess Iverno, about your people.
I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Mesiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Okay.
You too.
Yeah, she's talking about all the stuff we could have done because we could have gotten her right when we got here. So it's the kind of thing where we're kind of like going through all of the different things she could have talked to us about.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
I couldn't ignore an old lady in distress. Most people ask for more complicated favors and reach a high shelf.
If only all of our adventures were that straightforward. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. Not before
Oh, cool.
I've done some reading.
Okay, we're all caught up. I don't think we can do any upgrades now. So let's go ahead and keep it. Oh. Little party window. Okay, cool. Did I see the new patch? I did. That's 1.2.3, right? I think. Looked like a bunch of quest fixes. No major, none of the stuff that I was wanting, I think, was in it. I don't think. Stuff like a walk key and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yep. Looked to be a lot of fixes, though, which is great. I mean, the more the better. The more the better. Let's head over to here. Yeah, Arcane Veil got nerfed. I heard that, yeah. Whoops. Dude, I just want to use this fast travel point.
Glow in her light, her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
Oh, hey, VT Dave. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Cohh, happy to give you my prime sub for this run through. Smash that button, chat. Keep up the great run and happy B-Day.
You call that life? I doubt Giata thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
They are not they, though. Somehow I don't think they agreed to this.
They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
Oh. Jassy, I think you might be looking at this wrong, brother.
This game is so exhausting dialogue-wise.
That's why a lot of us like the game. Like that's kind of what Obsidian games do. Is they're super lore and dialogue heavy. That's kind of what that's like why a lot of us like these games. But I hear you. I mean, it is super talky. It is super talky. If that is not your thing, this is not your game. Yeah. Oh yeah. I suppose they live on in some form, I guess.
More than alive. No suffering.
This is kind of interesting because what we've been playing on this character is a...
Sleep now.
Like, we're on the side of the living lands. We're being super nice to our alien co-pilot.
We will speak soon.
But it, like, whenever we do our mage playthrough where we're a Deeren, I want to be like... I want to say all the wrong things to this weird presence. I want to hate it and want to figure out how to get rid of it and all that kind of stuff. That could lead to some interesting thing.
Could we not just move the machines out of the way?
If you touch any of my equipment, the magnetic polarity will rip your soul apart.
Magnetic polarity? You made that up.
Even if I did, you couldn't prove it. Now, get out of the way.
Wow. Dick. Jeez. Yeah, Wizard of Raz. That's exactly what I'm purposely not casting a single spell in this playthrough so we can do like an evil Gandalf run in the future.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Oh, I did get an ability point. Is that 14? Oh, next level. Next level, chat. Let's get more resolve. I'm gonna respec. I want a bunch of resolve. I want a good amount of intellect. Take a couple con. many points do I have? 11? I don't feel nearly as big about might as I did. Because carrying capacity is a useless stat. That is useless. So might, by design, is a gimped stat. It does not do as much as the other ones. So, yeah. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, cool. Dex is much better damage-wise anyway. Yeah, you know. Actually, maybe we should do like 2. Let's try that. Let's do 6 and 6. Let's try that. Cool. As for our ability, reducing the stamina cost of dodge up to 50% could be good. I'm not. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. Yeah. Because I'm doing a lot of dodging, and we've decided we're not going to do parrying. The dodging is just much easier and more effective to do. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll get that cool slide there. We'll see.
Well,
oh, Mukla!
Here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and
thanks for the
ready
raid, buddy.
mischief.
Appreciate it.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul. No, you know what? I'm keeping an open mind. No expectations.
You're thinking like an animancer.
Yeah.
And that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
Tiger, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, dude. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the mod team, buddy. Are we even allowed to use this equipment? Well, you know what? That's not thinking like an animancer. I'm ready.
This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Am I gonna snap into a T-pose?
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
I like how this girl was just like, hey, this thing is getting hotter. Maybe that's a good sign. And then Kai's like, should I be worried about this? And she's like, don't worry, I'm a professional.
What?
A professional at what? Trying shit? Like what? I don't understand. What are you You just said you have no idea what's going on. Like what? How is that? Okay.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
I felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again.
She's
Right
fantasy
before
IT.
the door opened, I detected something.
I don't know
in the
what's going
object.
on, but trust me, I'm a professional.
That's right. The
Yep,
dream
yeah, that
scourge
describes
has
an
a
old
point
IT
of origin.
tech job.
We can study the affliction from here, but
Actually, now that you mention
I
it,
don't know
scarily
that
so.
we can stop it.
So we can find the source. Are you all right?
We can discuss our feelings later. Right now, I need answers.
All right, she didn't say yes.
If we want to stop the dream scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
Okay, any theories on what's going on?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
We don't have the map.
After you.
It's a jump to conclusions, Matt. All right, we did a hard save.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods, did you open that door? I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
Hey, JDM. That's the plan. Any advice?
I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
I appreciate it. Wait, what could survive down there for so long?
Whatever it is, it knows only the depths. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Oh, thanks. How nice of you.
Don't leave out how tall, good-looking, and charming we all are.
I mean, yeah, but...
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Oh my. Wait, where are these plants? Oh, they must be around the back. Okay, hold on.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched.
Whoops.
We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Okay. We're supposed to go that way. So we will, of course, be going this way. Okay. Oh. God Shrine Totem Fragment. Great. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals 20% of the original damage you receive, and it stacks with Retribution. Awesome. Great. And a fine dagger. Love it. Okay. Shroomies? Shrooms.
Come and get me!
Behind you!
There we go. Boom.
Who's next? Anyone?
Cool. Okay. So we got this guy.
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
Cool. One sec. Great. I was acting like Link with all these pots, you know it. Oh, Bean Cellar. I have heard similar. Yeah. I'd say, you know what's funny? I think if you go across all Twitch creators, there are more creators playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as a murder hobo than there are not. I think there's like a 50+% rate of murder hobo KCD2 streamers than actual KCD2 streamers. Which is hilarious. And I kind of love that. Yeah. It's just back up, right? Yeah, okay.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
Whoa. Youch.
Here it comes.
Woo! Excuse me. It's kind of a waste to play a game like KCD2 as a murder hobo. I wouldn't call it a waste. I would think that you could easily argue that the fact that KCD2 allows people to live that fantasy and also have all the things that make it what it is just speaks highly of the game. Yeah. Is there a murder hobo build? Yes, it's pick up anything that you can use to hit things with and then hit them with it. That's the murder hobo build. Okay. Dude, what in the hell is this thing? What in the hell am I looking at? There's electricity coming out of its neck? That's like an automaton, y'all. What am I looking at? And it looks like it was attacking this area because it looks like this is a trap that killed it.
Look out.
Oh. Interesting. I was not aware there were going to be cool mech enemies in this game. Those that don't know, that's kind of my jam. I'm kind of a mech boy. What's a chancer?
Not saying a word.
Stop it!
Man, the one thing I don't like about this sword is that it's useless against undead enemies, and we fight a lot of those. But everything that makes this sword cool is kind of invalidated against undead enemies, so we need to find a better one.
Just a little spark. Charge it up.
Oh, hey, chat, by the way, if you are a Twitter user, I put up a tweet asking for people's suggestions on what weapon to use for Monster Hunter. Would love your feedback, especially if you played the demo. Hey, great. Awesome. Boatman, can you message them with that, please? I don't remember the names, but I think either someone has them from earlier. If we could message them, that'd be great. Oh, perfect. You already got it. Great.
I feel quite thirsty.
Okay.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years?
It's surprisingly colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before, but I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down.
Oh, I think she was talking about that. Baby? Maybe birth? Or... This is a life cycle drawing. There's death. That maybe is some kind of internment. This is probably an Adra pillar. That is probably birth or gestation. This looks like old lady. So I wonder if this is like young, middle age, old. Then they go through some kind of process before death. And then I don't know if this is rebirth or something weird, but then maybe they go back into the Adra. Interesting. Did Twitch have an update for their player? It somehow looks sharper and clearer than your YouTube stream. Bro, YouTube is at like twice the bitrate at higher resolution. I don't think... I don't know how that would happen. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, who knows? Maybe. If you have any bugs with the YouTube player on your side, that could absolutely be something about it. Yep. Hey, Bloodborne, what's up, buddy?
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Okay. So we can throw that, but it also looks like... Oh, it's electrocuting the water. Rude. If only we could figure out some way to cross this. I don't... Cool.
Just a little spark. Little power goes
I hear what you're
a long
saying,
way.
Cohh, but Twitch does look sharper. Weird. I don't know, man. I got nothing. I have no idea where that would be. Ice grenades work too. Actually, any ice enchanted weapon works. So if you equip like a weapon that deals ice damage and then you swing it at the ground, it will freeze the water. It's actually really cool. I love how they do that.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before.
Is this an
I don't believe
animat?
it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it.
Bro, what the hell are these things? I love them. Oh.
We're going to die down here, aren't we?
Yep.
Well, have it be fun.
Wow, Greater Calamity Blight. Oh, my girl healed me. Thanks, girl. Make sure can I get out? Oh wow, who's this dude? Oh, there's archers too. Yeah, they have to die first. Okay. Yeah, I literally brought the worst weapon down here. It doesn't do anything against any of the enemies we fought so far. Cool. Okay.
I was worried for a second.
Are we gonna check out this spear and see if it's any good? Giant's Slumber. Power attacks deal moderate stun and plus 20% damage against vessels. This weapon was used by the godless to defend themselves from the mage folk in dire circumstances. While they were ultimately unsuccessful, this weapon was able to fell one mage folk. So apparently we now know what the enemies are called. We know what happened to the godless because apparently the mage folk attacked and killed them because it was ultimately unsuccessful. Interesting. Wow. I feel like that's a little spoilery. But we'll take it. We will take it. Must have missed a corpse up here. Can you activate her healing out of combat? No. Ooh, who are you? Any new thoughts since your early one? Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot more time to play it, so, you know, I have a lot of things that I wish were added or changed or different. I wish the customization was far deeper. There's some immersion elements that aren't in the game that I'd love to see that I think would be pretty good for a game like this. You know, just stuff like that. Nothing major, but yeah. Just some stuff here and there like that. But no, overall, I'm still really enjoying it. The best part of the games by far are the combat and the exploration. I've been really, really digging that with a very close third in the richness of like the PoE fingerprinting. Pillars of Eternity fingerprinting. PAX Day is 50% off. Will you play it again? Probably not. No. I was not very impressed with PAX Day, and
into life.
they made some decisions that I wasn't super on board with.
The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
So here, it looks like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a person, but it looks like a person is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and then that's like the smallest baby, and then the baby grows, and then the baby's born. So I wonder if they're saying that like that's just like they were just saying the reincarnation thing. I wonder if this is just their assumption or something that they are proactively doing. Like, I wonder if this is how they think the world works, or if they have machinery or creations that are causing it. Kind of like the wheel, almost. I wonder if they built their own version of the wheel. Which, I mean, they kind of did with this location, since we know from the history and stuff, but... yeah, interesting. We gotta remember that we saw the little dream sequence involving this area.
Ready to make an entrance?
How did they even get down here? Things must have their own
Oh,
secret
Cilia, that's the name. Love it. Looks like that works.
Watch your back!
Give me a second.
Jason Schreier has an interesting article in Bloomberg stating this game went through 2 different reboots and that this iteration only started in 2021. Really? This game? I didn't know that. I know Dragon Age Veilguard did, but I didn't know this game did. Let's get the ads first.
Quick as a fox.
Carrie took over after the reboot. Really? Oh, interesting. Okay, man, I wonder what it was like before. Ow. I wonder what it was like before. Jesus, that hurt.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break. How did they even get down? Things must have their own secret entrance.
It started as a multiplayer take on Skyrim. Wow, they were trying to make their own original Veilguard thing? Because that's what Veilguard was supposed to be too, basically. Well, multiplayer take on Dragon Age, I guess. This guy comes up. Oh, I'm stuck.
Speed up.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to hear that because, like, this game is missing a huge amount in terms of a sandbox game. It's really good they didn't try to go after Skyrim. Because yeah, when you compare this game to like an actual sandbox game, it is sorely lacking immersive elements. But that's the thing, though. I didn't think it was trying to do that, so it makes sense in that regard. But sounds like it was a good thing they changed where they were looking. Bailey says, thing is, they didn't advertise the game as a sandbox anyway. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yep. I agree. It is good they did not go that direction with it. Yep. Because no, I know that they've been very clear that they're not trying to be. In fact, I even think they specifically said we're not trying to be the next Skyrim. I think that was one of the things I heard in an interview. Like, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much verbatim.
Just a little spark. Little power goes a long way. Subtle as a mouse.
Oh, wait. Is this just gonna... Oh, no, it's not. Ooh.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Where are these things going? Oh. Oh, right there.
Little power goes a long way. Charge it up.
Thanks. Saint Mieliki. I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, the problem is if people don't at me on YouTube, I don't read their message. You have to do at CohhCarnage on YouTube, or I will not read your message. I'm sorry. The YouTube chat is abysmal. It's actually terrible. I can't choose highlighted words. I can't do anything. It's garbage. There's no plugins for it. Yeah, so if you ever want me to reply in YouTube chat, you have to do at CohhCarnage. It's the only way it shows up. Yeah, if you don't do that, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Come to Twitch. Chat on Twitch, watch on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube chat is actually garbage. It is actually terrible.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Why does it feel like the ruins are built to lead us here? Apparently I missed a spot in the electric area. I'll check that out. Thank you. Thank you, Demiel23 and Dathir. Yes, I got that. Yep.
The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
You are here.
That's true, S Laughter. Oh.
You who bring us
Hi.
kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
What are you? Who are you?
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
If that were true, you'd have to be as powerful as a god.
We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
Oh, Vincent, I'm already planning a second run. I'm going to do a full, like, Gandalf the Red, evil, magic only, full Adirian, and screw this guy in particular type of run. Yep, I think that could be fun. Yeah. If you're a god, why has no one heard of you? Well, because she was locked away, I think.
Our people died.
Yeah.
Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole.
Ventos' chat, any important references to Pillars 2? Yeah, the whole game so far.
Molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
Sapadal. Sapadal is your divine patron and the god of the living lands. Imprisoned and alone, they rattle the bars of their cage and cry for help that only you, their godlight, can provide. Interesting. So was she around before the Pantheon created themselves? Or is she a remnant of that Pantheon that forgot themselves? All these years I've wondered who's godlike I am. I'm your godlike.
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
And now I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge.
Rod, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
The garden, a poison sea. You've got to give me more to go on than that.
Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can.
You know what would be really interesting?
Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain.
What if this is one of the old gods?
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
Oh. What if this is just one of many gods that were shut away whenever our gods took over? And like, as the franchise continues, there'll be like a war between the two. Like that could be super interesting. Kata says, when you make another winner for the KCD2 computer, and if I'm not here at the moment, can I win it? Yeah, oh yeah, the computer giveaway is all done off platform. Yeah, so you will get an email with whatever you use to apply there. Yep. And then you help me in the Dream Scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await.
So much twining.
First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us.
All that, please.
Will you accept it?
You're damn right I will. Very well, grant me your power.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Whoa. What are Akita? Godless. Yeah. Maybe Crazy Odd. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jaws, that's one interesting thing. So the Engwithans did theoretically confirm there were no gods before the Pantheon. So that does bring up some interesting
You're awake.
questions.
Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind.
They absolutely could have lied. Yes. Now, we know, interesting enough, that the Engwithan Ascent had all sorts of not good stuff associated with it. So there is no question that there could be more going on there. Yeah. You thought I was dead, didn't you?
Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. But I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The Garden. They called it the Garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source.
Hey, Dr. Zin.
I hesitate to bring it up, but You were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces.
Do what now?
It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Apparently I'm Sapadal's godlike.
Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
A watcher told me the Adra in the Living Lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself.
Really?
Or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison.
Yeah, that's how they're trapped here then. They can't move through the Adra. Sapadal wants me to free them.
Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
What do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is...
Yep, okay.
Where do I start?
I need to find the halls of the Tabaru Sanakis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
What's this mean for Emerald Stair?
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel.
If someone's in danger, speak up.
We thought... did we imagine this?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
We need to get back to Fior Mess Averno fast.
Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can't go back.
The depths.
Oh no. Did I lose something really good in there? Hold on, I'm gonna save. Load here. Already hit F in this one. This is only, oh, this is like 15 minutes earlier. All right, let's go see how bad the stuff I missed is, and then we'll decide from there if we need to do this. Did I do all the side quests here? All that I could find. Yep. We did every single side quest we could find. This level's really cool. The chat was saying back in the area with the electric water. Is that here? Oh, hero. Yo. Oh, I don't have my new godlike ability. Derp. Okay. Ow. Cool. Okay.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Dang, look at all this in here. This is a whole ass area, chat. A whole ass area.
Charge it up. Just a little stuff.
Who needs ice when you've got charge? Oh. Alright, if this is good, then we're gonna have to keep this. Oh, the Pack Mule's Burden. Oh god, is it gonna be a carry weight ring? %25 carrying capacity.
That stat is useless.
Oh my god. They need to go through and they just need anything that has carrying capacity on it, they need to sub in for something else. This is like, this is one of the largest travesties in game design I think I've ever seen. Oh my god, dude. Every time I see carrying capacity, I cringe a little bit because it reminds me about how poorly designed that entire part is. Like, seriously, just take it out of the game. It's kind of embarrassing. Why? It's kind of embarrassing because what they did was they worked the other features of their game to the point where carrying capacity is useless, and it's become a actual useless stat. Because you can break down everything in your inventory, you can send it all automatically to your completely bottomless pit of storage in camp. There's no reason to have there's no reason to have carrying capacity. The only thing that it does is that it makes it so you have to open your inventory and tap or hold R a bunch of times every so often. That's it. That's literally the only reason it's there. So why do you have items that add to it? Why do you have like actual stats that add to it? Like, what are you thinking? Like, I get maybe at one point carrying capacity meant something, but at this point it doesn't. So every time we see it referenced, it's just like, ugh, come on, man. Like, it's just like that ring. This is a literally completely useless ring. That should not be in the video game. It's completely useless. All this ring does is make it so you get to wait an extra 90 seconds before having to open your inventory and tap R a bunch of times. That's it. That's all it does. That's literally the only point of it. So yeah, it's just silly. It's a remnant. It's an over-engineered system that no longer has any purpose. And it's just silly. So yeah, it makes it so it kind of hurts when you find a ring like that. It's like, that ring shouldn't be in the game. Like that's a useless ring. It's just a waste. So yeah, I think at some point, especially now that we heard earlier that the game went through multiple design iterations and stuff, I'm sure at one point carrying capacity really mattered. I bet it did. And maybe there was a purpose to it. And maybe it was supposed to send you back to camp. And you know, like it had its place. But since that point, the game has been engineered to the point where it's not needed anymore. So they got to take it out. Yeah. They should just take it out. Or at least go through honestly, the only thing they need to do is that needs to go. It should be 14% damage and stun chance, or add to stun or something. Like, it should not be carrying capacity there. And every single item that does anything to carrying capacity, change that to something else. If they did that, it's fine. Leave carrying capacity in, whatever. It's fine. But don't, like, don't have items and stats add to it. That's just, it's literally just useless. It's just completely useless. And it's very weird. Of course, you know what's funny? I'm going to say all this, and like in 10 minutes, I'm going to discover some mechanic that relies on carrying capacity and like makes the whole thing make sense. Because that's how it works, right? That's how it always works. Yeah. We're going to get a skill where it's like, the damage of this weapon is inversely proportional to your carrying capacity. And all of a sudden, we're a monk from EQ1 or something. Which would actually be pretty cool, for the record. But I don't think they did that.
Little power goes a long way. Charge it up. Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
It was those two, and what was the last one? We got the one under there. Oh yeah, right. That's right.
Little power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
They got him invested in the mechanic. Elite game dev strat. Oh my! It was at the point of it. That was the whole point. Damn it. Well, they got me. They got me. Obsidian got me. Okay. Isn't there a game where if you were heavier, you did more damage if you stepped on someone? Oh yeah. What game was that? You could get up on top of things and like jump off them, and then you'd slam down on people for insane damage. Was that Dragon's Dogma? I don't remember what that was. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. That's what that was.
We welcome you.
That was BG3, I think. Yep. What or who are you?
We.
If that retreat have to be as powerful as a god. A new god, how did you come to be?
We.
It's nice to properly meet you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a new one.
Hitting frost. The morning sun. It has been centuries since anyone but us invoked our name. But we have felt in you and you.
I need your help to stop the Dream Scourge. You still haven't told me why you were in prison. I'm gonna do this.
Would that we knew.
Oh.
Our jailers gave us no explanation.
Oh.
But perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet.
Man, I wonder if it was the Engwithans. I'm super interested.
Go to the halls of the tobacco.
Okay, so now we have to go find the garden and the Dream Scourge. I'm absolutely gonna accept the power. This is a full like Sapadal run. We're leaning in. Thought I was dead, didn't you? Great. Well, thank you, chat, for turning me on to that little spot that I missed. Glad we did this. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now the person's going to tell us there's a problem. Are we under attack? Let's get back to... Okay, let's do it. Here we go. It's time, chat. I'm going to make you 3. I'm going to make you 4. Here we go.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here changes everything.
A hidden god in living lands. Who knew?
Okay. Now, I wonder this. I'm under the assumption that the Steel Garrote is attacking Averno, but I'm curious if by taking them out early, we have changed anything that's going to happen here. Whoa.
Oh my god. No!
Dude.
Andras Devs. This was no accident.
Oh, damn.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Could this be the work of the steel garrote?
We won't learn anything standing here. I just hope Quilichi is all right.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one...
Hey! Save Fior Messiverno from being raised by the steel garrote. We just got that
All things
achievement.
considered, Fior Messiverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it.
Interesting.
I will be happy to oblige them. Someone meet a dangerous enemy today.
We'll...
Fastest way is probably to the right?
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
They break, they bind us.
What? What are you talking about? We're going in, chat. This is fine. This is going to end nicely. Everything's going to be fine. Really? Dude, no kidding.
At CohhCarnage, if you didn't take out the cave in the garrote, Fior is burned to the ground and you lose access to it.
Oh my god. No!
Wow.
Something's burning.
That's wild.
Doesn't
dude.
look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I want to see one more time if we can go down this way. I don't think we can, but we're gonna try. Darn it. Oh god. Oh god. We're fine. Okay, let's just go the long way. That has to be a bug because I did every side quest and the entire zone of my city was still burned down. Winky face. What we did to save the city was not a quest. What we did was we found the person who was cheating, not cheating, being a traitor to the Rangers.
This was
We convinced them to tell us where the steel garrote was hidden. And without a quest, we went to that location and killed them all.
Did this?
So it's not a quest to save the city. You have to actually do it without a quest.
Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I can't believe this.
Which is wild if you think about it.
Fior Messiverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
They break, they bind
We're gonna do that
us.
later. Cool.
I hope everyone is all right.
They aren't.
My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Again and again they strike.
Point for you!
They're coming for the queen. Take her out.
Whoa!
Not looking so good.
You're bleeding!
Still with her.
Damn.
Got eyes on something?
Bro just wrecked me.
Speed up!
Okay.
Nice shot. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Dang, did I just like miss this area before, or is this new? Oh, this might be new. I wonder if the Dream Scourge has gotten worse. Yo! Whoa. Gilded Skull Trinket. Reduce the cooldown for second wind by 15%. I'm going to keep the 2 perception. That's still not bad. Yeah. All right, let's go. That is not bad. Thank you. You just missed that before? I probably did. Yeah. Not surprised. One thing we do need to do before we go is, my lord, I've only found like 3 of 7 of the Skane trophies that are around this area.
Thank goodness.
So I'm gonna need your help, chat.
It's good to see home again, if only for a moment. Soon the Rangers will strengthen their defenses. They'll hunt down anyone behind the attack. I almost pity them.
Me too.
How many thorns must we claw out?
Game needs a pocket horse? Yes. Yeah, anytime you sprint in a game, we don't need to see the hands. We don't need to see the hands. No one has ever been like, why don't I see hands when I'm sprinting? No one's ever said that. Ever. Not a single person. We don't need it. We just take that animation out. Yep. Why am I taking the long way around? Oh, I was just following the waypoint. Corvus says, what if I start saying that now? Son of a bee. Oh my gosh. There's a UI setting you can enable to track the totem parts.
Nani?
Oh, that's fun. Turning that on. Because why not? That's awesome. Okay. Hi, you're not dead.
Welcome to my
Super. Okay. I love people not being dead. Okay. Doesn't look too bad in here. Actually looks pretty okay. For being on fire. Let's go see what happened. Oh, there's dead corpses over here.
I owe you my gratitude. And perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the steel garrote before they could cause any serious damage.
Not to worry, Governor. I assumed everything is in order.
We are keeping the sentries on high alert, but there's been no sign of a second wave yet.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
I can deal with the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Inquisitor Loban did threaten to break the frontier.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
You don't say.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
Hmm. You're not going to like what we've learned.
Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
Tell him, Giada.
You want me to do the talking?
Yeah.
Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean...
This.
Quilichi, tell him it's madness.
What?
Envoy, is it true?
Yeah, it's true. He spoke to me through the Adra. Apparently they need my help. I'm Septal's godlike. We must find... We find them, we find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this?
I know I missed a
god of
cutscene in the
yours
other
want us
entrance.
to
We're gonna
do?
see if it's there, and if not,
Pray?
we'll go check it out.
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
Paradise is under Adhering control.
Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Take your people to Thirdborn.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
Thanks, Sleep.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Do either of you know about a place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't. Which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do.
Oh.
Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. Gods, I love that tiny woman.
Okay. Sounds like we have a brief detour in Shatterscarp.
I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but... stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend, and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
And also with you, JCBB. Let's go this way real quick and see if we actually...
Have you found your
Back to Shatterscarp.
I saw the steel garrote chasing him down.
He's fine.
Okay. So let's go the other way real quick and check it out. Did I find the second cartographer? I did. We basically did every single quest we can do on the main map. Let's do this real quick. Actually, no, let's not do that. Oh, there's only 3 autosaves? Oh no. Hold on. Oh. Ow. Worth. Alright, hopefully by entering the city we didn't mess it up. So in this version we killed the Garrote before the town burns. Did Lodwyn, the head of the Garrote, get away or did she not face her? We didn't face her. Nope, we didn't face her at all.
You don't think the Clavager died alone in the strangle route?
Whoa. Hold on. We're checking this out first. Hold on. Hold on, Spoders. Hold on.
This one's mine.
Oh.
Better on our feet than in the ground.
I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him.
What happened?
What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
That was my doing. I killed the reinforcements in a hidden camp.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen. I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half.
Straight down the middle, isn't that right?
I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess. So you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, Cohh. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno.
Is the ambassador aware of this?
Of course not.
Oh.
Gilbert lacks the spine to make the hard calls.
Dang.
Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn. and the people start again.
So rude.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Sipping time, cat.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an Adiran, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Send it back to the embassy in chains. This behavior is unacceptable.
I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is
This game
in
needs
bad
more peasant
shape.
fights. I agree.
Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
I can't wait to find out. See you around, Envoy. Thanks again.
A fate worse than death, perhaps. But
Oh,
fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
You let him go? Adherents. Always looking out for each other.
Got them.
Oh. Nice job, dude.
I thought you did quite well, under the circumstances.
The Stalax, the first thing I would suggest is stop playing games in general.
Let's set out.
And maybe look a little bit more into why you feel the way you do about that. Because honestly, I think that's a problem you may need to address sooner rather than later, or you're in for a pretty bumpy ride. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Mike Method, what's up, buddy?
I thought you did quite well, under the circumstances.
Don't mind me. Just picking up steel garrote. Whenever they
Damn, he actually reads YouTube chat?
Go on ahead.
I do, buddy.
I'll be fine.
You did right by us. Thank you, Envoy.
Okay, we're gonna speed through this real quick. Wait, Cohh can read? I know it's weird, but yep. Okay. I can do with the Inquisitor. Lodwin threatened to break the frontier. Not gonna like what we've learned. You gotta tell him. I'm Sapdal's godlike. Curtis under enduring control. Take your people to Thirdborn. Okay. Great.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more
Oh,
could
that
I
is
ask
so
for?
much XP. I love it.
Back to Shatterscarp then.
Okay. All right. Reach Thirdborn. Gonna do these before we go. Oh. And we'll work on a lot of these tonight. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. We played 3 different games today. Yakuza, KCD2, and Avowed. And it was fun. And I'm glad you joined me for it. It was really cool. On that note, I'm out of here for now. I will be back this evening for probably at least a couple hours, I'm hoping. At least an hour and a half, 2 hours. Probably do some more Avowed as we finish cleaning up this area and going to the next spot. But on that note, as always, thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the globe. And as always, thanks for your time. See you guys in a little bit. Have a good one. Well, tonight we'll be on twitch.tv/Cohh, by the way. So if you want to join us tonight, we'll see you there. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I just stole that man's sausage.
You kind of need a crotch cam right now.
I'm for sale. This is what peak performance looks like. There it is.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
He's like, watch me. You say that.
Watch me.
You know where the shovel would look good? On the back of this guy's head.
I could do that all day.
Okay. Oh, guys, that's gonna be an awkward wake up. Okay, let's go.
Don't turn around. Off to the dreamlands.
Ooh, Indy, what is Bro, is this gonna be a thing?
Great dreams.
That worked out swimmingly. Did you drop your sausage? Well, I'm gonna take your sausage. Is that cool? Okay, great. I just stole that man's sausage. And I'd do it again. Yeah. I guess that's one way to heal him, Doc.
Okay, like,
That's everything.
I know you don't need like a crotch cam, but you kind of need a crotch cam right now because this is you need to see him.
There's a cat there. For anyone that's just tuning in, there's a cat there. You're gonna get me banned, girl.
like, how do
The world needs to see this. They need to see your crotch, Cohh. The world needs to see this. You know what? You're right. They do. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Sorry, what? This is what peak performance looks like, chat. This is the ultimate streaming setup. Not only do I have full cam so you can see my reactions, but maximum gameplay! Look at that. Maximum gameplay with reactionary content. Aha! Brilliant. Amazing. And a cat, too. You know what's the opposite of immersive? Kittens! Oh my god, let me enjoy my game, cat, please. I just want to enjoy my game. Jesus Christ almighty. Sorry, I'm playing a lot of KCD. Archaeology! Bats! Ah!
There was once an empire that embraced corruption. They studied it, mastered it, and became the greatest civilization the world has ever known.
They called it America.
But it led to their destruction.
Oh, just kidding. Oh god, what's this? Don't get it. We're crossing a walker. Oh, I'm going in. Screw this.
Be careful of his laser. It is allocated.
Oh, it's dropping it off. Oh god.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna slam down the pod. Oh god. How do I get in? How do I get in?
One of those reinforcement things that you get.
There it is.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Nice. Oh god! Oh god! That was a pretty serious way to go. Okay. What's this do? Oh, nice.
Oh, where's my little backpack gone? Has it been destroyed?
Careful!
What's happening?
Wow.
Next time, shout timber.
I'm for sale. Oh, wait, here we go. have wares if you have coin. Yes. That if I die, I gift 100 subs. So in other words, I'm never gonna die. Ever. Oh god! I was mid-dodge, bro! What? Oh. Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, I got frozen and killed, and okay. Well, that sucked. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Nope. Ow! Hey, no stabbing! No stabbing! Okay, okay. You know what? You win. Oh! Well, you killed me, so that's... so you did good. Yeah, I was gonna say, she goes, woo! Okay. What even, how did it, there was, what even killed, what was that? It's a great time. Oh, hi. Oh, God. Hi, Dandelion.